Really? Cough attack right when I come in? What up? Let's see if anybody comes in here. I figured I've been on other people's lives today. Might as well go live myself. I'm kind of YouTubed out as far as watching YouTube. I had my full night yesterday, watching all the new stuff. I live it, so I'm able to not have to watch it all the time. Is it really that slow of a night? Joe's, what is up? I was just saying it's a pretty slow night, so. Of course, all of YouTube's been slow lately. At least for fishing channels. I've been seeing a downward decline in views in the last week. Don't know why, but it seems to be down for everybody. And don't know what it is. Just one of those years, man. This whole year's been odd. Year 2020. The odd year. See, people say 2020 hindsight, so it's kind of funny because in the future, this will be a year they look back to. If there's mistakes. Fishing trucker, what is up? Glad to be here first. Yeah, I know. That's why I do them. I kind of had my lull. Kind of getting back into it. I mean, I just did the show with the 2 cameras. And I did B-rolls. Yeah. Get your pole out there. There's nothing biting though. It's been so slow everywhere. It's kind of why I haven't been that motivated to go. When you're hiring a production, no time soon. I gotta make money to hire a production company. I don't know. I think I've been working on it. My videos have changed a lot. And my intros, the way I do them now. Gotta switch your approach. Yeah, I know. I was saying earlier, I was on with Hands On. He was live, and I kind of got under his skin. And we had a conversation about stuff, and he said he started saying I need to change things. And he doesn't like the Throwback Thursdays. I thought it was creative. I thought it was fun. I mean, you get an education and you get to see the fact that I've been on here a long time. I'm like so young then. Well, it looks like it. And my personality when being on camera has changed too. What Backroads called me the Mr. Rogers of bass fishing. Some of those old ones. Yeah, they're a little slower. Didn't have that quick editing back then. I was a little slower. Full Frontal Friday. That'd be a good name, Full Frontal Friday. Yep. Full Frontal Friday. I liked it. I like the. I don't know if it'll pass monetization, but I like the ring of it. Full Frontal Friday. That might get flagged though. Unless you do Full Frontal Friday and you can interview like Chippendale dancers. Full Frontal Friday, but it's men, and it's just an adjust up. I go places with that. It's got to start a new channel. I don't know. I just felt like going live. I was like, didn't want to look at things. Wacky Week Wednesdays. Oh yeah. And I haven't had any invites to fish yet, so usually I get invited by somebody on a Saturday. Like either Tito's want to go, or Chris's want to go, or Lonnie want to go, or I just slut myself out for trips nowadays. I don't think I've done a. Well, I did a solo show 2 weeks ago. Olympia beer? No, I'd have to drink too many. I have to drink the stuff that's higher content. My Aunt Larry. My Aunt Larry still lives there. And I have the last birthday card he sent me. You know, my Uncle Larry still lives in Michigan. All my family was originally in Michigan. Your Aunt Larry? My Uncle Larry. Did I say Aunt? My Aunt Larry? Well, alright. Aunt Leanne. Yeah, but he still lives there. I go back and visit. I got a place to stay. I think they're by Lansing. I think. All old baits in your tackle. No, life is pertinent now. You're an hour from Lansing. All right. Throwback Thursdays, all old baits in your tackle. No, are any of them, I don't think any of them are about. I don't think many of my tips and tricks are about tackle. They're about technique. Unless I read that wrong. No, I like bringing them up. I mean, everybody keeps telling me to redo them. Like, do a new version of the same video I already put on YouTube. I'm all, why? I said it exactly the way I wanted back then. It still hasn't changed. If there's something new, I've already done a little new additive to it in newer tips and tricks. But these are all the like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old ones. Throwback. Me skinnier. Me younger. Plus, I get to upload and introduce it to new people. Anyway, it was from a while ago. It works the same way. All right, which one of you didn't give me a like? I know Joe's did. Yeah, I think they're still in Lansing. I know my grandma and grandpa lived in Lansing. I don't know. We need to take a dab at the lake. Yeah, I love fishing with people now. I'm just kidding. I knew it was you, Joe's. Because, not Joe's, fishing trucker, because Joe's came in first and he put a like. I didn't say any names. Uh, yeah, yeah, anybody that wants to fish with me. That's what I said. Like, everyone's like, because I used to always do everything by myself. But now I'm fishing with, going out with Tito. I'm going out with Lonnie. I'm going out with, well, Chris again. Me and Chex Max are supposed to hook up at Pinot on his boat at some point. Yeah, it's a lot different when you fish someone than when you watch them fish. When you fish with them all day, you get more of an idea of what actually goes on. This guy gets down like that. No, that's why I said it's like when you actually see everything, because the video doesn't capture everything. I try to keep it updated and current within the video, but there's just a lot of stuff that goes on that I don't fit into the show. Like a lot of times when I'm talking to him about why to do this and why to do that sort of thing, the educational side when I'm fishing with people, and kind of giving them ideas of what to do in that really never makes the video. That's something special they get because they're fishing with me. They get to see it firsthand. And nowadays it's just a lot of casting. Being really educational to people that fish with me now, they can see me cast all day and get frustrated because the fish ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're nowhere near where they're supposed to be. I ain't no master at those lakes. I've only been fishing for like 4 years, but the places that consistently produce aren't producing anymore, so something's off. Something's a kilter. And yeah, that's what you learn when you fish a lot. There's times when you gotta know it's not you, it's just something up with them. Something up with the situation. They ain't happy. Does or don't discriminate. Uh-oh, we lost fishing trucker. How was that? Wow, it is like, it's a really weird, slow night. The internet's been slow for a while, at least YouTube. It's been just, I don't know, people are just kind of not into it right now. People just aren't into, like, the internet anymore. They're slacking off since August. Everything's starting to get to them. It's a warmer night. Well, warmer, it's like 64. But it's usually in the 50s, so suddenly all these bugs are around. We're like, ooh, warm night. Let's go explore. Let's go check out things we never usually do because it's so damn cold. So when do you want to go, Joe? I'm up. Ooh, I got another like, and I have one person in there. Wow, that's impressive. I got a ghost like. There's one person. There's only been one person for a while, and I suddenly got another like. Wow. That's pretty funny. Well, a little bit funny, I guess. Ah, keep getting pieces of tobacco in my mouth. Oh, oh wait. Chesbro, you keep catching in my area. Uh, maybe Uvis. Maybe Uvis. I'm not gonna say anything about Chesbro right now. Chesbro's on my bad list. Oh yeah. Ugh. Yeah. I'd rather try Uvis. Yeah, everybody wants to keep hooking up and go places. Because they see me catch all those fish places, and I'm like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not working this year. I don't know what is up. I'm not over there enough to figure it out. If I was over there constantly like it used to be, I'd be able to figure it out. But I'm gonna go once every 2, 3 weeks to a lake, 4 weeks. It's like you don't know what's going on. I go to where it always works, and it doesn't work. If you fish a lake like 2, 3 times a week, then you can have. I mean, it's never slow because you always figure out where it's going on and what they're doing. We're only there for a little bit, and every once in a while, and it's tough. A tough year for some reason. It makes it like 10 times tougher. By the dam, slow pop retrieve all day. Yeah, I haven't fished a dam in a long time. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't fished it. Every time I go, there's too many people there, and they're always in the spots where I always catch them. I like the dam when it's a lot lower. I mean, I've done best at the dam when it's like super low. Hey, Funkin' CT, what is up? Yeah, when I learned those lakes, they were freaking rock bottom dry, and that's where I learned all my spots. And now that it's never gotten that low again, um, some places are just hard for me to figure out. Yeah, I have a lot of videos from a few years ago, Joe, at the dam at Chesbro, catching like good fish, or at least fish. But yeah, no, I haven't fishing. I've done a video by the dam in probably like a year. That's why I said if I was over there all the time, or doing shows more, I would explore. Yeah, I know. Somebody just he asked why I don't drink Olympia. I'm like, I'm in it for the percentage, not the content. I'm not here for the flavor. I'm here to do what works for me. By the dam. See, I was thinking about it, but last time I was there was like 8 freaking vehicles at the dam, all fishing. So I said, nope. Ain't gonna deal with this. That Natty Daddy's a strong one. uh, yeah. Yeah, I've done good there. Well, I just haven't fished it recently. But it was usually, I mean, it's pretty low now, but it's not as low as when it's really good on that far side of the dam. It's got to drop like another 15 feet before it gets good on the other side of the dam. At least for me. That's just like, what? Coyote. I've had a few good days when it's full, but that was in the spring. But in the summer and all that, unless they draw it way down, I've never done good. The spots, I guess I learned that I know how to catch them. You can't reach them. Fishing kayak? No, no. No, I'll never fish from a kayak. We've been down this road. I just don't like them. Probably because I'm just getting older and all that, but I don't like sitting down to fish. At my age, standing up in them, I'm at the point that I need a nice deck. I've never been to Lake Berryessa. I know it's fun. It has largies, smallies, and spots. But I've never ever been to it. That would be fun. I have another friend that's supposed to go. Um, me and Lonnie, I guess me, Lonnie, and Tito and Paradise, all 5 of us are supposed to go to. I'm here now, you punk. I thought you were going to bed, man. you, you look pretty bed ready. Yeah, but yeah, I guess on August 21st, I think we're supposed to go. It'll be like a CCB crew video at Nazi. Who needs bed? Don't you have to work tomorrow? Or you're going for catfish? Oh yeah, you say that now, but in the morning, you'll be like, why? My friend Chris did that one time. He came on my panel Monday and he works really early on Tuesday. Was drinking along with us and everything, and at the end of the night we're all like, should you go to bed? I'm fine, I'm fine. Yeah, I talked to him about it. And he came out later and he went, yeah, that was a mistake. I'm like, yeah, dude. You should have just gone to bed. He's not over the best. Hey, Angel, what is up? Yeah. I learned that a lot. Yeah, I used to do that when I went to college and I worked. I'd be work at 5, and I'd still be up at 2 at a party. Quick hour nap, and then head to work. You can do that in your 20s. It doesn't work so well in your 50s. I learned that one. It's just like me with fishing now. Going over there for, like, I used to go there for 8, 9 hours. Well, part of it's because the fishing is so slow, but now it's like 5 hours, and I'm kind of like looking at how high up the sun is and how far it's got to go down. I'm like, shit. This is brutal. I had to fish for another 5 hours. Can't do anymore. No, I have a good one. My first ever Delta tournament, FLW co-angler. The first day I was fine. And then the second day, yeah. I, well, I drank quite a bit. And I think I forgot to set my alarm. Or I didn't set it right. I woke up in a panic. Luckily, I was only like 3 blocks from the launch ramp, literally. And I woke up and I was still freaking drunk. But I like scrambled, threw shit in my car, drove there. I went, like, ran. And here was the last pro to not leave was my pro waiting for me. And he had another co-angler with him. And I came up and I'm like, he's like, Scott. I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry, my alarm didn't go off. And he looks at me and goes, yeah, and you're probably still pretty damn drunk. And I went, probably. And so I made it. I got in the boat with him, and yeah, we were able to do the tournament. But I said, who was that guy you were talking to? And he goes, oh, yeah, well, evidently some pro dropped out or something, so there was a leftover co-angler. So that guy that I walked up on was hoping I wouldn't show up because he was going to go with him as the co-angler. But and here I am, show up like out of breath, freaking wasted. and my drunk ass jumps in the boat, and this poor kid is like, doesn't get to fish that day. I mean, I didn't know, but that's got to be bad. He'd be like, what? This drunk ass makes it to the ramp in time? And that means I don't get to go fish? Damn it! Yeah, I didn't know though. I didn't know who he was talking to. But once we're on the water and we're getting ready to launch, I said, "Who are you talking to?" And he goes, "Oh, he's a co-angler who got left out, and he was hoping he wouldn't show up, so he'd be with me." And I went, "Oh, really? That fucking sucks." I might have been drunk as a skunk, but I made it on time to the tournament, or just in enough time to make the tournament. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't too I wasn't too diligent in the first few tournaments I did. It was just sort of a drunken vacation on my point, or on my side of it. I just went, yeah, this will be fun. Tournament? Sure. Just don't drink till like 2 in the morning when you gotta be there 5. And set your alarm. Yeah, I wasn't very, well, I was there for the experience. Wasn't really there to, fish a tournament. I was networking. I had CCB custom baits. I had Southern Coast bass. I was just networking. At least that's my excuse. Uh, yeah, I was just networking. I paid $800, $1,000, $1,000 for a clear trip to net to network. I wanted to win. It'd be fun to get some money back, but it was about the connections, and I get connections, and I wouldn't call them. I'd be too bitter I didn't win money back. Yeah, my life as a FLW co-angler. 10 years of helping people. Helping the pros figure out their day. That was the fun part. Me catching fish and need to get a limit to make a check. I didn't think about that as much. Or in the later ones, I was filming a show while I was doing it, so I thought more about the show than fishing in a tournament. So, whatever. Hey, I mentioned you earlier, Chex Max. I said I might be doing a show with Chex Max at Pinot on his boat. And here you are. Guys that were asking about if I'm fishing more, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of. I'm I'm a situational fisherman right now. Plus, my arm really kills me when I fish. My elbow is just like it's not liking it's not liking my techniques anymore. Yeah, it's just ah, it's a technique I use all the time. It's just working me. But at the end of the day, it's like hurts to open my arm. It gets better. I mean, now it hurts, but it's never going away. Yo, it's just fish. Yeah, injuries catch up to you when you start getting older, especially with repetitive motion. Oh yeah, the whole. Yeah, I fly fished, but it's my right arm is not the problem. The casting arm is not the problem with me. So fly fishing, yeah, that'd be great. Okay, good. Yeah, it's not my casting arm. I can cast all day. It's just it's the tuck and the way. I mean, if I was, I have to just do that with what I fish mostly. That's just the best way to feel them and catch them and work it. And after 8 hours of doing that, my arm's just like, I mean, it hurts now. If I squeeze, it hurts. But when I'm there, like about 3 or 4 hours in, God, it's like, it's like, it starts really hurting. Smoking arm. Yeah, no, it's the repetitive motion arm. Wait, it's all in my right elbow between the hammer and the rod. I'm beat. Yeah. Well, you see, because you're probably right-handed, so that's your hammering hand, and then even with that, the casting. Or do you do it all right-handed? Oh, I'm a left-handed with the rod, not right-handed. So yeah, my casting is what, like 10, 5 seconds, and it's over to here. And then the reeling, that doesn't do anything to my arm. It's this constant, just having it constantly this way. Oh, okay, yeah. So I can see it with the hammering and yeah, if you're casting, yeah, that's excessive repetitive motion because you got this going on and you got this going. I mean, it's the same thing, and it's the same. If you were lefty, you hammer with your right, and then you switch to the left. But who am I to say? Because my left's fucked now. I can handle active bass for a little bit. It's better on the elbow, but it starts working my shoulder and my wrist. So I'm I'm kind of caught in like a weird conundrum of having to switch off between what I use. It helps switching. Yeah, but I just learned. I've always been that way with the Baycaster. Spinning wheel, I'm actually right hand. Yeah, but I'm ambidextrous. I'm pretty much ambidextrous. I mean, when you're a skateboarder, there's a lot of grabs that when you learn skateboard, grabs are left or right handed. So you have to learn how to do things with both hands, and I can actually like draw and stuff with my left hand anyway I'm right handed. But it's just something that I had to. You have to learn to be that because you're grabbing with both hands and everything. So both hands have to be coordinated with it. And I found out I actually hit. I actually hit a baseball with a bat left-handed. Oh, you skate? Yeah, I'm regular-footed. I'm regular-footed, left foot forward. Yeah, but I said it's within. Well, I mean, that's street skating. Is street skating you don't grab your board, but invert you grab your board. Hey Jay, what is up? Invert skating, all the tricks are one hand or the other hand, or street not so much. That's how right hand I am. Right foot forward, yeah. Right hand forward. Uh, no, but the weird thing is, if I put a spinning reel in my left hand to work it, uh, feels weird. I have to work a spinning reel in my right hand. Don't know why. It just feels unnatural in my left hand. Baitcaster caster trying to work it in my right hand feels weird. Uh, Years of doing it, memory muscle, call it what you will, but yeah. I can't like work and fish a spinning reel. I was laptopless for 3 days. Oh really? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's wakeboarding. Well, then you should be able to do a lot of stuff. Can you hold it with your left hand and grab with your right? I mean, I'm sure even in wakeboarding, there's different tricks that require one hand to be on the rope and the other hand to be on the board. Got it from Amazon. But see, you're grabbing. You're just holding. You're holding. Whoa, what the hell is that thing? You're holding the rope. Yeah, you're holding the rope with your strong hand. It's another spider. Jesus, they're all over the place. Yeah, but being able to switch off, being able to hold the rope with the right hand or the left hand, grab with the right or grab with the left. But a lot of it's just the way you learned. I mean, I learned spinning wheel in the right hand. Every time I use spinning wheel, when I work and everything, it's got me in the right hand. It feels right. The fishing still sucks. As far as I've experienced lately. Um, yeah, nothing's normal. That's why I'm focusing on, doing tips and tricks and throwback Thursdays and going live. And you gotta have backup when the fishing sucks. I mean, the intro on the last video was awesome. With the fishing video or the one I put up today? The throwback Thursday or the fishing show? So I never know. I never know if anybody watched the video I put up today. Okay, the fishing. Okay, because I put one up today, but it was a throwback. Yeah, that one was. He likes to throwback to see hands on. Somebody likes to throwback videos. Oh, so you're talking about that's yeah. I said I mix it up with the two cameras. It's gonna be more of a regular. I know. Tell hands on that. He was telling me he didn't like the throwback. He said I need to redo all those videos new and fresh. Like, but I already have them. I'm doing a commentary on my own videos. Would you like the B-roll from that one? Would you like the B-roll from the last one? I watched it. Read my comment. All right. I haven't checked any comments on it. Last time I checked, it said it had 9 comments, but I haven't looked at them yet. Yeah, did you guys like the B-roll? The end of the B-roll? Ah, I'm telling you. That lake's in Santa Cruz, and I mean, I had those blondes go by at the end. There were so many like incredibly gorgeous women. Like every time I looked up, the women on the trail. No, I can't. Women on the trail, women pulled in parking, get ready to go on the trail. I'm like, where the hell are we? Freaking the Playboy Mansion? I'm like, damn. Sorry, single man. Yeah, but it was. I'm like, Santa Cruz. But thank you, Jess Fish. Thank you for saying the intro was awesome. I always give away when somebody gives me a comment and I just go off about it instead of saying thank you. So thank you for that. I'm trying to get better with my intros. Trying to spice them up. Yeah, I know. Doesn't hurt to look. It's a man thing. Your girl's going wild with you, dude. I don't know. I just had a. People like it when I put them in B-roll and stuff. So I figured they were there. Might as well capture them. Video's about a video, right? I'm capturing the day, and that was part of my day. Seeing them walk by the truck. Made my day. Made me feel young and spry again. Oh, and I do. Well, there's only 4 of you in here, but I have an update about. I don't know, have you guys been here? You guys know Mac the Rack? If you follow my lives a lot, you know Mac the Rack. It's this raccoon that goes by quite often, right about dark when I'm doing my lives. And unfortunately, yesterday I found out that Mac is Marcy. Because she came by with her 2 little babies. Her babies are they're so cute. They're like that long. Like, I mean, they're like that long with their tail. She just took them out. I guess this is the first time she like took them with her. And they were like, yeah, they're teeny. Yeah, and I happened to walk up and she was taking them out and she was growling at me and they all went and like hugged her and were looking at me. But yeah, evidently Mac the raccoon is now Marcy the raccoon with her 2 little babies. I didn't know. But yeah, she has the cutest 2 little friggin' teeny ass raccoon cubs with her. Trash pandas, yeah. You gotta admit, I mean, seeing them. Hey, Steve. I mean, seriously, with their tail, they're like that long. They're like, I swear. I mean, I've seen her go by all the time. This was, this was the little one's first adventure to go with mommy. I didn't capture on video, but I got to see it. I've never actually seen raccoon babies that small. You know, I usually see them when they get up to like that big. Mac and cheese. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, it's Marcy and mac and cheese. I didn't see her tonight. I thought I would, but she didn't come by tonight. But I'm sure she'll be coming by quite a bit with with the kiddos. And they'll probably get used to me and won't even react when they go by. But she growled at me. Like, she backed up, she growled. The little babies went and, like, got underneath her and started grabbing her. I'm like, I'm sorry I called you Mac. Can I call you Marcy? just let me get on the porch and get to the door. Don't attack me. Yeah, and then she went around the corner, they tried to scramble. The raccoons are so small they couldn't even get up the fence. I don't know how they made it out the first time. And then went inside, and then when I came out, I opened the door, and I didn't even see her yet. I guess since I left, instead of taking the kids back over the fence, she decided to go where she was going. I went out the door, and my back was turned. I started to close it, and all I heard was, and I'm like, I turned, and she was right there with mac and cheese again. So it was Marcy, mac and cheese. And so I went, oh, sorry. And I went back inside and let him go by. But Marcy and mac and cheese. Thank you, Jessfish. This is perfect. Since she was Mac to begin with, and now she's Marcy, the kids might as well be mac and cheese. Do a storyline about that. Yeah, no. I usually like try to befriend nature, not kill it. But yeah, I was just shocked because it was actually early. I guess she didn't want to take him out right before dark. And I went to the store. I came back and I said, well, I got out of my car, I walked around the corner, and I came up, and the two babies were more towards me. So we're black. We just finished at Lover's Point, really? But anyway, the kids were in front of her. They saw me. They ran to her. She instantly started growling. I tried to talk to her. I tried to be reasonable. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a female, but. And so finally she went that way with the kids, and I went inside. And when I came back out, and then I already told you the rest of it. But interesting. I said I've never seen them that small. I've seen about twice that size when they're little. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I've never seen them that small. That was kind of cool. I'm a nature guy. I have the biology, yeah, but we get a lot of skunks that come through here too. We had one. One night I was on my porch. I wasn't live, but I was on my porch. She came through. She had like 7 of them. She had like, she seriously had 7, and they were the same way. Their body was like that long, and their tail was like. But yeah, she went through, and there was like 7 of them. I counted them, all following behind her, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know they had that big of a litter. And then the raccoon, she only has 2, so. I think I should start a new nature channel. Marcy and mac and cheese. And I can follow them growing up, trying to figure out where the hell they go. I think they live behind their shed. But I don't know, they might come from the neighbor in his backyard. He has a bunch of crap. Maybe they're there. I could get Edinburgh's to, edit it with his voice, do the narrative. Yeah. I haven't seen the skunks in a while. They were around for a couple of years. Yeah, exactly. I do that. Like I said, Edinburgh's could do like. Is he still? Yeah, I don't think he's alive though. That might put a glitch in the voiceover, but you put it. Yeah, I could make one of my. You know when I did the thing with the blow darts that I used to make. You get a little tranquilizer poison on the pin, and when she comes up, I could shoot her. When she goes to sleep, I could strap her up with the GoPro. I'm pretty sure I'd never see that GoPro again. she she would, yeah. I just have to like stage like cameras here, get her going back and forth, figure out where she lives in the back. Marcy and mac and cheese. Watch the growth of up and coming raccoons. Skunks smell good to me. Oh, they never sprayed me. I had one night. I don't know if I told on my live, one of my lives, but I had one night. It was a little one. He was like body was only that big, but I was sitting here. Oh, somebody was taking out the trash cans. Um, I was sitting here on the porch. I don't think I was watching YouTube at the time, but I was reading a magazine. And all of a sudden, a skunk came up. And then he went up the first step, second step, and then the third step, and he was on the porch with me. And so I just like stayed completely still. And I watched it. He came over, he like sniffed my shoes, sniffed all the shoes, and then he came over and then he like sniffed my legs. He was sniffing my socks. And I'm just sitting there like motion, just watching him. And he goes around and he kind of like still, and he goes over here in the corner of my porch, checks the trash can, and then he comes back over. And this whole time, I like haven't said anything or haven't moved. He drops back over and he's like smelling my foot again and my socks, and then he and then he went down the stairs and then he went that way. I was just like, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I'm like, well, he. I wasn't talking because I was reading my magazine. YouTube wasn't on. I wasn't watching videos, so there was no noise. But I just figured, all right, well, if I just stay totally still, I wonder what he'll do. Yeah, and he didn't even know who I was. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure if I would have said something to him or said, well, hello, little buddy, like out of nowhere, he would have freaked out and sprayed, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was really cool. He just came in and checked me out, checked everything else around here, sniffed my beer, just went about his business, and then went down the porch and went on his way. Everybody's like, how'd you just sit there? I'm like, well, he didn't know I was there. I'm just something on the porch. I wasn't moving. Really hands on? You should have been in bed an hour ago. Thanks for coming in under your condition, though. I feel proud. I feel proud that you came in here. I don't know if you guys were on his live earlier. Take home title. Exactly. Who Jessfish knows. He was on the live right before I went live. And he's got to work in the morning. That's not a good. Well, he's young though. He's not like us, Jessfish. I'll be fine. That's what Chris said in my live when he stayed till like 1 in the morning. He had to work at 6:30, drinking beer the whole time. I'll be fine. See, I talked about him later on in the show, and I went, honestly, Chris, remember that live you on? How he goes, oh yeah, dude, that sucked. Well, we all told you. All right, hands on. Oh, we believe you're leaving. We just the elders poking fun. Right, Jess Fish? Just the elders poking a little fun. We've been there. At some point in our life. That is funny though. Ooh, I'm at 6 and 7. Wow. But for real. But for real. Why'd that remind me of the song? Ooh, you gotta go smash some grapes. Well, your business is probably booming because in this situation, everybody needs to be drinking something. Your sales gotta be through the roof. Well, actually, well, there's no restaurants, maybe not, but you're doing good. You're an essential worker. What the hell's going on with my phone? What was I warning about? Made noise. Sure you guys heard it. Wow, it's a warm night. I know I'm in this jacket. Warm is like 64. Kind of good equal drink, kind of bad equal drink more. Exactly. You're in a win-win, Jessfish. You're in the right business. If everything's doing good, you're drinking. If things go to shit, you're drinking. And more. I like that. Economy good equal drink. Economy bad equal drink more. Ah, that is perfect. That could sum up 2020 right there. Industries that did good. All right, Jessfish. Industries that did good in 2020. Alcohol related. They did great. Antidepressant pills, pharmacy wise, they did great. Stress and anxiety pills, they did great. Yep. It's that kind of year. Who thought we'd be wearing masks? Nobody. Who thought we'd have mask laws? Nobody. But next time it happens, we'll all be used to it. Might take another 10 years before something like this pandemic happens, but we'll all be, old school. Like, oh, gotta bring out the masks again. Things are happening. Can't wait to go out with Chex Max. I don't know if he's still in here, but I had no idea he had a boat. And I didn't know he fished his boat at Pinham. So that'll be a lot of fun. Someday. That's my neighbor. I'm hearing voices. Oh, it's a lady across the street sitting on her porch. Like me. So why am I freaked out about that? I'm here because I'm live. I don't know why she's there. I have no idea. But she's there. It's probably hearing me because I'm talking loud and her. So does anybody have any good fishing advice? I know I'm supposed to be giving it, but at this point, let's get a discussion going. No, nobody. Nobody's willing to chime in. Give me something to go on. Give me a discussion you want. Give me a question. Fishing, YouTube, whatever. Let's get it going. Sorry, I'm looking for comments. They're not happening though. No? Nothing relevant? Nothing about an elephant? Guess I could just tell jokes. What? I forgot my own joke. What? There's people coming in. Who's here? Who's here? Let me know. Oh, they left again. Damn it. Thought I was getting lucky there. I guess there's one. What's red and white? No, what's red and green? Red and white. Red and green? And goes in the. No, I can't remember my jokes anymore. Wow. I'm losing it. Going downhill. Hell in the handbag is happening right here. Still people kind of checking in. They're like, what the hell's going on? What's Sky about? Something they need to look at? Something they need to be here for? Hello, internet world. Anybody out there? Hey, new people. What's up? Give me a hello. Hello. Anybody out there? Anybody want to conversate? Any questions? Any answers? Give me an answer and I'll try to find a question. Oh, now we got 6. Really? Okay. 6 people. Anybody want to like say, hey, what's up? Hello? Um, no, I'm not fishing tomorrow. I actually got to film the tips and tricks and edit and upload tomorrow. That's my plan. I have video already. I haven't edited yet. But no, the fishing just sucks. Really, Frank? You came in here? I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't follow him. You haven't been alive in a while. I haven't watched one of their videos in quite a while, so I didn't know they were leaving for Tennessee. Good for them. I don't know. I actually have no comment on that. There's probably more. I don't know. I I have no idea. There's probably more lakes there for them. More variety of lakes, obviously. I had no idea they were leaving though. I don't watch them that much. They probably won't lose anybody though. I mean, if you're a true follower, you're gonna follow them anyway. I don't know. Back there is better than here, at least fisheries wise. So yeah, like I said, I'm not commenting on that. I'm like, good for them. I'd feel better having a lot more waters to fish, and you have the whole chain of lakes there in Tennessee. Maybe they did everything they could do in California. Maybe it'll be better for the channel to go somewhere else and reintroduce all that stuff. Start afresh, start new. Pick up from here and go there. So maybe that's their thought. Maybe that's where they are. So I don't know how many. They're at a lot of subscribers now, right? Aren't they at like 300K now? They're doing good. Oops, 7 in here now. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're doing. Probably just thinking new water, new adventure, refresh your channel, give it something new. Just pick up and go somewhere else. Prove your techniques can work there too. Might be their thought. Might be something else. Might be the fact that they have property that could sell for a hell of a lot here, and they go back there and buy something for not that expensive. I'm sure there's a lot of factors that led into it. Sorry, unusual car across the street. They're stalking me. They're stalking me. I know it. Scott Melissa's day ones. Sounds good for Kelly. Yeah, well, evidently Tommy's not a fan of him. I don't know. I mean, I watch them. They're doing good. They're teaching people how to bass fish. More power to them. I just don't watch them that much. I don't mean obviously I'm being neutral on this, but They do what they do. He's more. All right. Well, Jay Jones did one for me. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said I wasn't going to comment, Tommy. There is repetitive burnout. It's one of the best lakes in California, but when it's repetitive, uh, it gets a little old. You got to move on. Try something totally different. That's what I'm saying earlier. That's probably what their thought process. Kentucky Lakes in Tennessee, Chimichanga. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot in Tennessee. Not just one famous lake, but a lot. I mean, California, you go Clear Lake Delta. That's pretty much all you have for as far as popular lakes. And I didn't see them fishing the Delta much. They pretty much stuck with Clear Lake. Maybe it ran its course, and now they just find themselves just in a conundrum. I don't think it's better. Like I said, I think it's just they need to switch it up. Muggsy, haven't seen you in here in a long time, Muggsy. Um, yeah, maybe this came to the point that they're like, we need to mix it up. We need something new for the channel. I don't know. I don't know their side of it, so I can't really comment on that. But it makes sense. They kind of did their run. They'd always come back here and fish Clear Lake and do videos every once in a while that might actually get more views because they're suddenly back at Clear Lake. But yeah, refreshing, new, like I said, maybe economy. They own house out here. Our houses are extremely expensive. And you could sell it here and go back there and live on half what you live on in California. So I said I don't know their personal reasons for doing it, but I'm just thinking of what might be the possible reasons. Those such stated prior, I guess. Maybe. Possibly. Possible scenarios for the move. Let's just go that way. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been in here. I'm still here though. Yeah, still doing what I'm doing. Hanging out on my porch, going live on days that I don't usually go live anymore, but I figured what the hell. I was kind of bored. Figured, let's just jump up, see if anybody wants to talk about stuff. And it's been fun. Help me get over my. Why did my last video not get many views? I don't know if you saw it. It was the one I uploaded today. Well, it's kind of when I upload to try to get in the search. I didn't really expect it to like go through the roof right off the bat, but I was hoping it was something that would get in the YouTube search and maybe start getting me views later. So, yeah. I'm stockpiling my retirement fund right now. Two videos that don't do good right away, but hoping they get that swing somewhere along the line in YouTube search. And so they start making like 900 views a month. Okay. Some bangers going down the street now. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been in here. No, actually, no, they're all on my hard drive. I don't download them from YouTube. I find them in my third hard drive. I think it's my third drive. I don't. Yeah, they've been sitting there for years. They're still in that hard drive. I said I call it my vault. I've been going through there, and that's where I've been finding them. I can't even find them on YouTube because I don't remember what I titled the originals, to be honest. And in order to search my own channel, I have to have some of the keywords and everything. And I go on there and I like try to search them, and it says no search. I'm like, fuck, what the hell did I title that thing? Because in the search, it only goes by title. So yeah, I've just been going through my actual old hard drive and finding all those old videos. And the fact is, I have to take them from my newer Vegas won't recognize those DivX files. They're actually DivX. All the ones been uploaded, they're DivX. And I didn't even MPEG 4, they're DivX. And so I have to take the DivX from, I have to save them on a thumbnail, on a thumb drive, then take them into my other computer that has Pinnacle on it because it recognizes the DivX. And I have to reconvert them to MPEG 4. Then I have to take them to the other computer. Yeah, I have to re-render them because anyway, I actually created the originals. Well, put it this way. All those videos I've been putting up on my Throwback Thursdays, the whole video itself was only 61 megabytes, 50 megabytes, 30 megabytes. Really small compression in DivX. And the reality is, I take those. Yeah, I take those and I take them to the other computer. I re-render them as an MPEG 4 at the same bit rate, and they ended up being like 120, 200 megabytes for the same video. But it kind of softens it and it takes away a lot of the pixelization. So they actually end up looking, but yeah, I have to take them from one computer, take them to another computer, re-render them, take them from that computer, go back into my Vegas, because DivX it's kind of a lost format. It's an AVI format, and YouTube stopped recognizing it. But yeah, it's actually a process to get those back up on YouTube. In my Throwback Thursdays. Yeah, because I can't just link them whatever. I have to like go find them. What? Your trademark was switching and it goes on the dog. Was it? I didn't know that. I didn't notice that. Wait, what? You have a remote in your hand for that? What do you mean? You talking about the camera angles? If you're talking about the camera angles, no, I'm filming with two cameras at the same time. The camera off the side and the other camera. Yeah, no, two cameras, but they're just both filming the whole time. No remote. Yeah, you film both, and then you sync them, and then you keep one audio, and then you go back and forth between two. It's one audio. The camera that's on me, and there's a camera on the side. Camera that's on me has a wireless mic that goes to my actual camcorder that's recording the audio, and then I have to sync it all with the side camera, and then use the good audio from my mic. Yeah, I did this. I did it. Well, I told people I'll do it in one of my members only videos. That's where usually I put the technical video stuff. Yeah, it's one camera, but use one audio, and you just sync it and use the clips back and forth between the two cameras. And that, yeah, it's not like turning one on, turning one off, turning one on, turning one. No, that won't work. You're just running two cameras at the same time simultaneously, and then in editing you're switching between one camera and the other. It's an old school editing technique. Final Cut, yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I actually made, when I watched those, like, I'm looking at them going, really? I did that back then? I did those cuts, I did those two angle, but I didn't cut in between my voice to make it quicker, so that's why it seems like it's more drawn out and longer. But that's why I like putting up the Throwback Thursday. I use Vegas or Pinnacle. Vegas Movie Studio, and I also have Pinnacle. The Vegas is actually on a computer that's not online, and Pinnacle is online, so it's always updating codecs and stuff, and recognizes more codecs than the one that's offline. If I got the upgrade, so I'm on a Vegas for me is 2017, so I'm 3 years behind on updates. Pinnacle's the same time, but it's online, so it does actually update current stuff. It'll recognize newer versions of codecs, where the Vegas one won't. It's an MPEG-4. It recognizes MPEG-4, but I get people like that send me the please like, share, and subscribe and that, and it won't. It won't be recognized. I'm like, it's an MPEG-4. Like, it's a newer codec, and my offline one doesn't have the updates. So, kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm on a budget, so I figure out how to make it work. Yeah, they actually won't let you do. I don't know. I can never get to Pinnacle on my offline computer. Um, they told me, oh, if you're offline or it doesn't have internet access, go here, get this code. Pinnacle would never work. It would just lock up. It wouldn't work. It was always looking for an internet connection. Vegas worked, so I'm sticking with that. Yeah, it's all, they want you online. They want to be able to track you and follow you and get information and do updates. Yeah, I'm IBM. I'm Mac. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder and harder to run software on a computer that's not online. And I couldn't get Pinnacle to work. I did all their steps, everything they told me for Pinnacle, and I could not get it to work. The other computer that's online, I uploaded it, works beautiful. Offline, nope. It's kept locking up, kept trying to say no internet, no internet. I'm like, I told you that. This is why you told me I had to do this and that to put it on this computer because it's not on the internet. And it's still bitching and moaning because I'm not on the internet. Yeah, spillway. Um, Final Cut's kind of. It's never been really that good. It's had a lot of complaints. Yeah, if you're Apple, but you can get you can get Vegas, you can get everything else on an Apple format. So it's just because Final Cut's an Apple product, but it's not the best software. You can get Vegas, you can get Adobe, you can get Pinnacle, all those made for Apple. They just want you to run Final Cut because that's their premier editing video for Apple. And it's been banned by a lot of people, not just YouTubers, but movie makers, independents. It's not the best software. I wouldn't know. I've never used it because I've always been IBM, but I fought a lot of that shit. So I know for which I say. Alright, guys, I'm actually going to be shutting this one down. I know it's early for me. Usually I go more than 2 hours, but wasn't really wasn't really playing it live. Just felt like going just to see, just to test, the waters. See if I can still get people in here um, when I'm random, other than scheduled. But it worked out. Thank you guys a lot. Uh, New video coming tomorrow. It's gonna be a tips and tricks. Uh, it's about bait casting reels and quality. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. And yeah, I'm gonna have to film it and do all that tomorrow and edit it. But it'll be coming tomorrow, guys. And other than that, Sunday, I think. But I'll see you guys. I'm always around.